Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're all doing good, and here we are now firmly in 2021, which means it's time for me to come back off my break and start creating some awesome Pokemon content for you guys once again. However, as you can see by the title, it's time for a change. Now, what do I mean by it's time for a change? And I think I just mean it's time to update the content a little bit, and it's time to get back into making the videos that I want to make rather than making videos that other people want to see. Last year was a huge year for the channel here, also my website, Randolph.net, but also Pokemon in general. I was working so hard, and as you guys know, in December I just got burnt out. I wasn't interested in making videos, and I just wasn't interested in Pokemon at all, and that's the truth. Recently, even now, I'm just not interested in Pokemon. I think because of the supply issues with Pokemon right now, people can't get their hands on Vivid Voltage, and that's causing the price of the modern sets to skyrocket. And then anything else, anything pre-2020 is just like ridiculous price. I'm just annoyed. I think I'm just stressed out with Pokemon right now, and people always used to ask me, do you get bored or do you get tired of opening the same packs over and over again? And I always would say no. I don't get tired of it because I enjoy it. I enjoy looking for that chase card. Even if I've got the card already, I enjoy opening packs and getting, cards. But recently I've been making videos that I think other people want to see, and I haven't been making videos that I myself want to make, but also that I would want to see, okay? And that's because I was trying to make sure that every video had more views than the last, or every video was something that someone else hadn't done before. When in reality, you guys enjoy, or I think you enjoy, just watching these videos because I enjoy Pokemon and you enjoy seeing my passion in Pokemon. And if I haven't got that, then what's the point? So that's why today's video is going to be me letting you guys know what my Pokemon card collection goals are going to be in 2021, because I need to enjoy what I'm doing. Otherwise, what's the point? Also, real quick before we do get into the video, Pokemon.net, my website, has just restocked our Vault X binders. So if you want to get some binders, as you can see, there's my collection of binders right there. Go and check out Pokemon.net and pick some up. Okay, so the way this is going to work is I'm going to let you guys know my current collection goals, or goals that I've either recently finished or I'm in the middle of finishing. And then I'm going to go into my actual new goals for 2021. Okay, first of all, goals that I've recently finished or I'm in the middle of finishing. And you're probably wondering to yourself, Randolph, why are you going to tell us about collections you haven't yet finished when you're also about to tell us about the new collections you're starting? And that's just because PSA, man. PSA, as you guys know, are so slow right now. It's taking so long for me to get these cards back. Like, that's part of the reason I got burnt out as well. I just want to upload videos of me like getting my PSA cards back and PSA returns, but I'm just not getting any. So it's just so frustrating. So here's an example, by the way. As you can see on the screen right now, this is my first edition Gym Heroes PSA collection, and I'm going for PSA 9s or above. I'm not sure why the 9s are in like amber. They should be in like green. I think back in the day when I made this in like 2016, they were amber because back in the day, no one wanted PSA 9s. But now, we do, because the 10s are so hard to get. But as you can see here, there are 3 cards that I'm yet to complete: the Magneton, the Fearow, and the Rhydon, I believe. All the other cards that I've already got were cards that I packed in my childhood and kept in my binders. And the 3 there that aren't yet graded, I never thought were good enough to send to PSA because I thought they were going to get 8. So I never actually sent them. However, now, obviously, I'm in the process of sending them. I think I've got 3. I've got 3 of each of these cards. I've got 3 Rhydon, 3 Fearow, and 3 Magneton at PSA, but it's just taking so long to come back. So yeah, in my head, I'm counting this as kind of complete or to be completed. I don't know if they're going to come back 9s. I think they will, but I don't know that. But I can't really sit here for 6 months waiting for them to come back without moving on and starting new collection goals. So that's why a lot of these complete sets I'm going to move on from. If some cards do come back an 8 and I need to upgrade them into a 9, I'll do that. But I'm also going to start new goals just so I can get excited again and start working towards something new. But okay, so the goals that I've completed or I consider to be complete are the first edition Gym Hero set, as I saw a minute ago. Also the Gym Challenge first edition set. As you can see on screen right now, there are 50% of the cards in this set in a PSA 9 and the other 50% are in PSA 10, which is super frustrating because I always set out when I was younger, or well, 3 years ago, 5 years ago now, 2016, oh my gosh. In 2016, I set out to try and collect a PSA 10 set of this collection or expansion, Gym Challenge. And back then, these cards were actually affordable. I think the PSA 10 for a first edition Blaine's Charizard was £500, I think I put in a spreadsheet, whereas now it's like, I'm not sure on the current price, but I know it was going for around 10,000 recently, and I was just not prepared to pay that for this card, especially when I've already got the PSA 9. I've already got a mint PSA 9 of this card, so yeah, I decided to, mark this off as complete, and I'm happy with it now. I'm happy with my PSA 9 or above graded collection of Gym Challenge. Next up, we have my first edition Neo Genesis PSA 9 and above set, and this is probably my most prized possession, okay? You guys know Neo Genesis is my favorite set of all time, and that is because of the nostalgia behind it. That's because of my childhood attachment to these cards and the memories back then, but also it's mainly because of Lugia and the Typhlosion card, and just what a great set, man. Gen 2 is amazing. Gold and Silver were amazing games, and it was an amazing time for Pokemon, and I'm just always drawn to this set. Now, this set is one that is very easy for me to not decide to go for a PSA 10 set, and that is because there are only 9 PSA 10 first edition Typhlosion 17s in existence. That's it. There's 9 of them. So it's pretty much impossible to get. And also the Lugia in a 10 was last sold for $129,000. Now, is that card really worth that? I mean, yes, because 3 people bid on it or were in a bidding war for that price. But still, I can't get that card now. I can't persuade myself, as much as I love Lugia, you guys know it's my favorite Pokemon. As much as I love Lugia, I can't persuade myself to buy a $130,000 card in a 10 when the 9 is like $6,000 to $7,000. Like, bro, my PSA 9 is as genuine as you like maybe there's a print line on it, but I can't even see it in the case. It looks perfect, you know, so why would I go and spend an extra $125,000 for a card just to get the case to say a 10 instead of a 9? It's stupid to me. I don't agree with it on that scale. Like, sometimes, yeah, go for the 10. It's nice. It's, you know, very good for the OCD people out there like myself. But at some point, you gotta say to yourself, like, it's silly now. So yeah, there we go, guys. Those are the 3 collections that I've always been racing to complete that I now need to mark off in my head as completed. Next up, we got Shadowless base in PSA 9 and above. As you guys saw in my recent eBay purchases video, I went really hard on buying some of the PSA 9s. And here are some of the recent purchases. I actually went out and got a few of the PSA 9 cards, and as you can see on the screen right now, here is my spreadsheet of the cards that I've got so far in this collection. And as you can see on the screen right now, there are some already at PSA to be graded. I'm waiting for these to come back. Hopefully I will get these soon, and the number there next to the word grade just means my predicted grade and what I think the cards are going to get. So yes, I still do need to go and get some PSA 9 cards, but I've kind of slowed down a little bit in purchasing them until I see what grades I get. Then I'll go out and get some more. Unfortunately, I did sleep through the recent PWCC auction in America, so I actually missed a lot of my goals here, but it's okay. This is still in progress, but also I'm, you know, moving on a little bit in my collection goals, and that's because I've got the Charizard, which is the most expensive card. My Venusaur, I think, might get a 9 for me at least. So yeah, I'm kind of not slowing down, but I'm pretty confident I can get this finished in the near future. Okay, so up next is my EX spreadsheet, and as you can see, this is a mess, an absolute mess. A while ago, I did a video letting you guys know my new collection goal, which was to get a PSA 10 or 9 copy of every single EX, the original EX era Pokemon cards, and it was a big ask. I knew at the time it was going to be a big ask, and I thought it was going to be difficult, but I didn't expect it to be as difficult as it became. The Charizard EX from Fire Red Leaf Green ended up hitting like a $10,000 price point after I saw it on eBay for $2,000 for months and didn't pull the trigger. So it became apparent to me that I'm not going to get this in a 10, and it's going to be very difficult to get a 9. And I always do this for my collection goals. I always set them too wide. I set myself too big of a task, and I don't end up finishing it for years, as seen with Neo Genesis or Gym Heroes, for example, and it ends up demotivating me, and I just don't do anything. I just panic and just, you know, crawl into a little ball. Going forward, we're going to refine this, okay? So as you can see on the screen right now, I'm so close to finishing the Ruby and Sapphire EX collection in a PSA grade, and all the cards, pretty much all of them, are being graded right now at PSA. Hopefully I get those back soon as well. We have the EX Dragon as well, one that I'm very close to finishing, and again, not in 10, but in 9 or 10. However, this one right here is one that I do think I have got potential of getting in a 10. The Latias and the Latias are super hard to get. They're so expensive, but it might be a situation where I've got 70% of the cards in a 10 and the rest in 9s, which I'm happy with. I can live with that, and then I can go out and find the rest of the 10s in due course. And then we have the Fire Red and Leaf Green EX set, which is very close to being finished. I think, if I remember rightly, all I need is the Zapdos and Gengar. I've got 9s in the rest of them and some 10s, and then the Articuno and Moltres are cards that I pulled myself in my box opening, and they are currently being graded as well. And now, moving forward with my EX goals, I'm still working on getting all the EX cards in my lifetime, but going forward, I'm actually going to simplify it a little bit and break it down into specific sets and make sure I complete these sets rather than completing all of them at one go or in one go. So I guess we finally get into the point now, which is going to be my new collection goals going forward. And why not start with an EX set? The first set I'm going to go for is Unseen Forces, okay? EX Unseen Forces, which contains the Lugia EX. Now, I love this card. I really enjoyed the design, and it was also one of the best playable cards back in the day. I believe people won tournaments with this card. I believe someone won a world championship with this card. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, but I'm pretty sure of that. But in general, look at these cards, man. Espeon, Lugia, Ho-Oh, and in fact, there's also a Celebi that should be on here that I don't see actually on here. So yeah, Celebi's in this set as well. And as you guys know, Lugia, Espeon, and Celebi are my top 3 Pokemon, or top 3 favorite Pokemon of all time. So I thought this is a really good set for me to go for, and I'm actually going to go for this in PSA 10. So I know I said before, I'm happy with 9s, and I am still happy with 9s. If I get this set completed in 9s, I won't lose sleep over it, but where possible, I'm going to try and go for 10s in this set. And sadly, I actually missed out on a Lugia and a Celebi recently on the PWCC auction. I got outbid twice, which is a shame, but again, I kind of didn't want to go over the price I ended up putting in, so I can live with it. There we go. Unseen Forces, such a great set. Gen 2 orientated. And again, you can see a theme here. Gen 2 is not even my favorite gen, by the way. Gen 3 is my favorite gen in Hoenn, Ruby, and Sapphire. But I do have a soft spot for Gen 2, it seems. Okay, next up is one that is going to be a very, well, it would have been a very expensive ask, but it could have been even bigger of an expense to me. And that is the Skyridge Crystal Hollows in PSA 10. Now, as you guys know, luckily, I had a PSA return towards the end of last year, I'd say August time, where I actually got back the grades of my Skyridge binder. You guys remember I bought a huge Skyridge binder. A lot of the cards I thought were in mint condition. Most of them were. Hopefully I get the hollows back as well, but the crystals came back on an Express Plus submission, and I got killed with the grades apart from the Charizard, which was the only card to get a 10 in the entire submission. And what a card for it to be. This card recently has gone up and up and up in value. I think I said at the time it was like an £8,000 card or dollar USD card, whereas I think there was a sale for like 25,000 recently in a 10. And if I didn't have that card in the PSA 10, or if I didn't get that card back from PSA with the PSA 10 grade, I probably wouldn't be able to even go for this goal. But as you can see on the screen right now, I do have the Charizard and I actually have the Celebi. I bought that from Gem Mint Pokemon, so shout out to him, in a PSA 10. So all I need to get now is the Golem, the Crobat, Kabutops, and the Ho-Oh. And don't get me wrong, those cards are a lot of money, but I believe they're achievable. The only one that is crazy value right now is the Ho-Oh. So once I get the Ho-Oh, I think I'll be able to get the rest. So I do think it's really realistic, okay? Because I got the Charizard, because I got the Celebi already, it's like two of the most expensive ones. So yeah, once I've got the Ho-Oh taken care of, which will be the hard part, I can then go and get the Golem, Kabutops, and the Crobat. So yeah, that's that, the Skyridge crystals, and that'll be a really fulfilling set. Imagine having all those crystals in a 10. Man, it's just expensive. Why didn't I do all this? I could have done this in like 2018, 19, and it'd have been so much cheaper. I was just being lazy. And that's why I'm making this video, to actually hold myself and make myself accountable for some of these goals. And now here we are, moving on to the final collection goal of 2021. And again, I'm making it short for a reason, okay? I'm only doing, well, I say it as if these aren't hard goals to achieve. They're really hard, but again, I'm trying to not make it so wide, okay? I'm trying to have 3 different goals to complete. Maybe focus on one each time. Maybe I'll go for the Skyridge one first, and then the Unseen Forces, and maybe then this. Nah, who am I kidding? I'm gonna go for them all at the same time. Anyway, enough waffle. Here is my next collection goal. It's gonna be the PSA 10 set of SL cards in Call of Legends. Now, this is an incredibly hard set to accomplish. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. As you can see, I've only got 2 of the cards in the PSA 10. The Lugia sold for like $7,000. Deoxys cost me £800, and I believe the Raikou cost me $1,200. So they are 2 of the cheapest cards from the set, and they're the only ones I've got. So it's gonna be tough to do, but I really love this set. I really love these cards. And again, if you have any of these cards in Mint or Gen Mint, please do let me know. I'd definitely be up for buying them off you. And if you have them in PSA, even better, get in touch for sure. But yeah, a big ask, a big task as well, but I know I can do it if I just persevere, and if I've let you guys know, if I've put it out there in the universe now, hopefully I can work towards it. And maybe, you know, we'll be sat here at the end of 2021 after I've been burnt out from this year with a happy face and a video letting you guys know that I've completed those goals. So yeah, there we go. I think that's the end of this video right here. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Again, it might have been boring to a lot of you. It might not get the most views, but this is one that I've really wanted to make, and I'm really motivated to make it, you know, so that's why I wanted to do it. If you want to see more videos like this, by the way, that are a little bit more relaxed and they talk about things rather than showing you, you know, pulls and packs and cards, etc., make sure you go over and check PokeRand out, my other channel. It's mainly for my store, but sometimes I go on there to waffle about the state of the community and the state of the hobby. So definitely go and check that channel out. But yeah, guys, I guess that's it. Let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed this video, and yeah, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's great to be back. Hopefully we can get things running again. And yeah, I'm sure we're gonna have a great year. 2021 is gonna be hopefully much better than 2020 in terms of the pandemic. But no matter what, I'm going to be here creating content for you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for some more Pokemon content. Oh wow, I've not said that in a while. For now though, take care and peace.